The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat is not only way too long of a title, but it's also a massive troll. Kinda. I know it's obvious what kind of anime this is going to be from its cover, title, and introductory scene, which I'll discuss later. However, what convinced me to watch this episode was the scene with the assassin and his partner. This guy's a total expert who can even pop headshots off through the side of a van. They're out there killing mafia members, but as they're getting away, they're chased by the military, so he instantaneously devises a plan of setting up guns to shoot in correlation with the bumps in the road. This should draw the attention of the military so that he and his partner can barrel roll out the door without being noticed. I was impressed by how dark and gritty this scene was, and I'd love to see other anime that are along the same vein, but I can't think of any, to be honest with you. There's just Phantom of the Requiem, and also there's that one assassin guy who's kind of similar in Fate Zero, but I can't think of too many other anime that fall along that same vein. But it was exciting despite not being very realistic. The assassin disarms his partner by taking her pistol from inside her jacket. He somehow removes the magazine and empties all of the rounds right in front of both of us and gives it back to her. He also must have removed the chambered round, or this rookie is a little too green to be out on the field, because she pulls the same gun on him later and he doesn't give a damn because he took all the bullets. Either way, he gets a little too careless and boards a public plane with a fake passport where the plane is sabotaged, and he gets isekai'd in the most spectacular way I've ever seen. In retrospect, I think he might have been an assassin for the government, considering how quickly they could control the news and military, but unfortunately that doesn't matter anymore because some waifu goddess gave him the choice of being reincarnated without his memories or keeping his memories and becoming an assassin in a world filled with anime titties. Of course, we all know what he chose. Touching back on its introductory scene, it's less aesthetically pleasing for me by comparison, considering I'm not a fan of this style of character design or looking at D-cup titties on a 14-year-old. However, the real story is set in a fantasy world where a group of assassins eliminate some downright disgusting rich dudes who hold an auction of young teens for their perverse desires. Thankfully, this uncomfortable scene quickly becomes Chris Hansen's wet dream as undercover assassins start brutally murdering all of them with style, with the protagonist in the distance awaiting a key target with his sniper rifle. While I'm not particularly a fan of how this anime looks, I have to admit that its fight animation is impressive, and I hope to see more hand-to-hand combat. Unfortunately, the protagonist uses a sniper rifle and everyone seems to have magic guns that shoot magical energy. This is much less visceral than in the following scene, where he uses the realistic rifle, cranking back the bolt in order to eject each spent round and loading another one. Either way, I have mixed feelings about the world's finest assassin, but I'm curious about how the main character acts from here and how his rough and weathered personality will transition over to the body of an anime character. Plus, the fight animation was awesome, so I will, at least for now, continue watching the series for another week, just as a guilty pleasure. What did you think of the World's Finest Assassin Episode 1? I'm not sure what I'm reviewing next, but I really want to cover Heike Monogatari, considering it's from Science Saru. It's probably going to be the anime of the season, but it came out early and I'm already 4 episodes behind, and I'm already working on so many bigger videos on my main channel. Either way, I'll see you later with another review.